Hey guys, this is Anme Palmet here. Hope you guys having an awesome day. And guys, I'm bringing you the review of Boruto episode 14, A New Path. Now before even starting the review, I'm stating that this chapter was a complete 10 out of 10 in every aspect. The story development, the plot development, introduction of characters, and the progression from the previous plot. Amazing. A truly amazing chapter. Boruto anime just keeps getting better and better. They are including new things, and they are even explaining certain loopholes in plot which I thought were loopholes and they won't be able to explain those things, but yeah, they are trying their best and they are doing a pretty good job at it. Now for example, both me, Eternal Hokage, and many other YouTubers were very confused as to where in the Boruto anime they would place Boruto Naruto the movie, since in Boruto Naruto the movie Boruto wasn't shown to be that strong and his dojutsu was nowhere to be seen. That was really confusing me and some other YouTubers as well. But in the end of this episode, they nearly explain everything, should I say, or at least tried to give us gist of what actually happened in the Boruto Naruto the movie as to why Boruto's dojutsu was nowhere to be seen. Now I will use Jogan instead of Boruto's dojutsu, since that would be easier, but I am not at all confirming that Boruto's dojutsu is actually named Jogan. Personally, I think that it is something else. Maybe the source of his power is named Jogan, but not exactly Boruto's dojutsu, that eye of his. I don't think that's named Jogan, personally. Now putting that aside, they have done a really very good job in explaining as to what Boruto's dojutsu is and how and what were the origins of Kaguya and all of her clan, and the way Toneri refers to them as God. This is pure hype. This episode was literally pure hype, and to somebody who hasn't seen the movie, this chapter would blow up his mind. They would definitely love this chapter, since if personally I wouldn't have watched the movie, then the character development and the story progression that took place in this episode alone was way more amazing than the entirety of Boruto manga. The entire story progression that has taken place in Boruto manga, this episode alone itself was better. And the way Toneri states that Jogan's turn won't be coming up for a while, that alone makes me think that Jogan is actually I should not put it this way, let me put it some other way. It is not actually just the eye power of Boruto's eye dojutsu. It has something more to it, some more aspects of that power, and that entire power as a whole is termed Jogan. Personally, I think that, and not just Boruto's eye dojutsu. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but guys, this episode was so awesome that I'm also hyped and I'm just talking about everything all at once. So yeah, sorry about that. And guys, I will be most probably posting a video about Kaguya's origins, a theory in which I will be talking about all the clues that we have about Kaguya right now as to where she existed and what she has done after coming to Earth, and doing a complete detailed analysis about her clan as well. So yeah, be sure to check that video out and make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notification icon so that you will be notified whenever I will post that video, so that you could check it out. Now one more thing that I thought would definitely not happen, and I was 110% sure that it won't happen in Boruto, was that Sumire would return to her normal life in the academy, and that happened. I was truly shocked but happy at the same time, since in my imagination I thought that her returning to the academy won't be as easy, but the way she returned and the response from the other kids when she returned, that was truly heartwarming, and I really liked that entire scene, the way she was forgiven by everyone and Boruto, and that scene in which Boruto thumbs up to her. That was really emotional scene, and I really liked that part of the episode, even though it proved me entirely wrong, since I had stated in one of my previous episodes that either Sumire would die or she would be thrown into prison. I was completely falsified, but yeah, as long as the story progresses in a good fashion, I am fine by that, and I really like that part, so I'm not angry about it either. Now wait, I haven't forgotten about the part where Sasuke returns, but yeah, I was completely overwhelmed by the other parts of this episode. So yeah, now let's talk about Sasuke's return. Shit cool as ever. That guy just remains on a different level of coolness that we normal people can't even comprehend. The way he says, even to the Hokage Naruto, you're late. And that amazing fashion in which they talk, just like older days. It was a really nostalgic moment for me personally, since I have been watching Naruto since way back around 6-7 years or maybe even more. So yeah, it was a really nostalgic moment. But yeah guys, the curious thing about that part was that how Sasuke supported Toneri's theory that Niobe was able to open a gateway for Jogan to appear for some time. He also said that Danzo was really close to discovering the space-time where Kaguya existed, and he himself is trying to find out that space-time where Kaguya is existing. And I'm pretty sure that the space-time that Sasuke is talking about is the space-time in which actually all of Kaguya's clan exists, or should I say lives. And I'm calling out right now. The fight in the beginning of the Boruto Naruto the movie, in which Sasuke is fighting against Kinshiki, that entire fight was happening in the space-time where Kaguya existed. I'm calling it right now cause I'm pretty sure that that entire fight took place in Kaguya space-time. Now one other thing that I found really nostalgic, or should I say entertaining, in this episode was the conversation between Boruto and Naruto. That really made me feel how Naruto may have contacted or conversed with Minato if he would have been alive. That was a really awesome part in this episode. I've been calling out chapter again and again. I don't know why, my mind is messed up right now, sorry guys. Now this chapter was a complete 10 out of 10 as I stated earlier in the review, and I'm really hoping that we get even better content in the upcoming episodes, since we are even getting into the Naruto Gaiden arc. And since we already know the story of that arc, I'm really hoping that they bring the whole fighting sequence animation to a whole new level and do a very good job with it. But yeah, that's all for this review guys. Hope you enjoyed the review. If you liked anything that I had to say or learned anything new from the video, make sure to leave a like. If you want more from me, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram and stalk my Facebook. This is Anime Polymath here, and peace.